This is what we called cold storage. Now, under this brown tarp is my buddy's 37 Chevy pickup truck and with a bunch of parts. Not all the parts are 37. We believe that some of these parts may be 28, 29 Chevy pickup. Not sure. He's working on paying that off, and then he'll get it out of my areas. This blue one here is a four-door Bel Air 57, of course. Floors aren't too bad in the back. Of course, under the driver's side it needs a couple patches. This one eventually is going on that 4x4 frame that my wagon body is on at the moment. And that wagon body is the two-door body going on the frame I'm working on in the shop right now. I figure I'm gonna probably put an LS in it, or a fuel injected small block for the blue one, and have myself a nice winter 57 Chevy. And originally when I bought this blue one here, it was so I could build it for my wife, but she decided, after talking to her, that she wanted my rat rod, which is that blue and white one right there. And sorry for the shakiness of the video. That right there is a 55 Chevy frame that will be going up for sale shortly after I do some work to it. I believe there's one area that needs to be patched. Give me some funding for other projects. Now the story that I was given is a shop teacher owned it, and him and his students were converting it into a mud buggy. There's no floors in it. Dash is mostly complete. Had the whole headliner in it. All the glass was in it except for the doors, which not a big deal. They're two-door doors. That window is busted in the way back here, but you can get those replacements still. Lower quarters need a little bit of work, but nothing serious. Both sides don't have any outer, see if I can get this to focus, any outer rockers, but I've got a set. So not a big deal. And as you can see right here, it was indeed surf green. If you come here to the dash tag, I don't know if I can get close enough for that to pick up, but it is the surf green paint coat on this. Right now this frame, it's a shortened 90 Suburban frame. They did a really good job patching it. It's got all new front suspension, bushings and all that. So I think this will be pretty much an easy swap out, swap that body out. Supposedly this 57 right here, the blue four-door, has a bad frame. I've been underneath it and I haven't seen any spots, but they do tend to have a couple areas that can be soft but not rotted all the way through. So hopefully it's something I can patch up and have a spare frame if need be. Well, let's see if I can get this door open. Oh, I could. Now, when I got it, of course, it had been sitting under some pine trees, missing a window and whatnot. Still a lot of debris from the seats, which I have in the shop. Front seat's still in it, which is actually still in kind of decent condition. I'll be able to refinish that, and that's an actual 57 seat. It's a bench, of course. I got some door panels in here that I can probably redo. Most of the four-door window trim is in here, if not all of it. I believe I have all of it. The only holes in the trunk are where the shock mounts are, right there and there, so that's an easy fix. This does not have a motor or transmission in it at the moment. Then we go over here to the rat rod. It does have a seat in it, custom skull shift knob, It needs floor work. There's like no floor pans left where your feet go in the front, and there's a couple holes in the back. But it needs basically floor halves. I don't even need to redo the brackets or the floor supports. Let's see if I can get this hood open. Okay, where is it? Okay, as you can see, it's a 350 small block aluminum radiator, updated dual pot, power brakes, which I need to finish plumbing in. It's actually a nice running little motor. It's just a little 2-bolt main, but I've got 327 heads on it. It's about a 10-to-1 compression ratio on it. It's got a Saginaw 4-speed. And supposedly, at one point, it was the fastest car in the town that it came from. So, I don't know what the rear end gear is, but it is a fun little car. I've actually got the Bel Air tail trim here to go back on it. Originally, I thought this was a 210 or a 150 dressed up as a Bel Air. And then I ran its VIN number and found out, no, it's an actual Bel Air. So we'll be working on getting that back. Like, everything's got spot rust on it and whatnot. We'll slowly be doing all the paint work and whatnot. Body work on it that it needs, because, you know, it's been sitting in a field for God knows how many years. But that's the next one on the slot after we get the wagon on the road, is the wife's car, and this is going to be a dark metallic blue. No white top, just dark metallic blue, as she wants it. Maybe do some torque thrust chrome wheels for her, because she likes the bling. So once again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'd actually love to have some people comment. So far nobody's commented, which is fine. But, you know, if you feel like you got something to say, go ahead and say it. Once again, this is Cold Storage. This is Jeremy from Lost Cause Speed Shop, signing out till next time.